Welcome to our LATI Project, Developing a Learning Community Through HIPPO, an LATI project prepared and presented by Jody Jankoski, Carol Lundell, and Sarah Russo, with assistance from Cari Gast, Elisabeth Proffen, Irva Gabin, Amy DeGroff, and Beth Tribe of the Howard County Library System.
Once upon a time in Howard County, Maryland, there was a library system which valued and loved customers of all ages. The children's staff of the library worked extra hard to provide plenty of imaginative and educational classes by seeking out the best in children's literature. They also created props and other storytelling devices so that the classes could be an engaging and enriching experience.
In 2002, the system's A+ partnership began with the Howard County Public Schools, later incorporating community colleges and private schools. This partnership has brought learning communities into the library, while at the same time the library system developed new curricula, sending library staff out to visit schools on a regular basis.
As the staff began to reach more children, they worked harder and harder. Hours of planning and research went into each program and class, making sure each book was engaging and each lesson was complete. So much of this time felt wasted, weeding through resources that were irrelevant, out of date, and uninspiring.
The problem the children's library staff faced was that they were reinventing the wheel each time they planned a class. Everyone in the system planned similar children's classes, dealing with similar topics, and yet here they are, still working independently of one another, rarely acknowledging each other as resources for class planning.
So what could we do to promote collaboration between staff, extract materials expertise, improve efficiency, and do so without limiting creativity? Share planned resources. And so the idea was born to create a searchable, wiki-like resource, one that could virtually forge new connections between staff and bring everyone's great ideas to the same table.
Our project is entitled Howard Instructional Preparation and Planning Online, or as we'll call it for the duration of our presentation, HIPPO. Slated for full release in September, Carol, Jody, and Sarah have all worked very hard to get our HIPPO up and running. Our next few slides will tell you how our HIPPO was born and what the future holds.
Before an idea of this magnitude could take flight, we had to meet with the head of Children's and Teen Curriculum, Cari Gast. We also had to pitch the idea to our IT department, headed by Amy DeGroff. Pictured on the slide are members of Team HIPPO at our first meeting to brainstorm ideas for the design and navigation of our site.
First, we had to clearly define and categorize each of our children's classes and series. We set up pages within our existing staff intranet. We maintained formatting consistency so that each page is easy to navigate and browsing the pages is intuitive. A sample flowchart to navigate to a resource page is shown here.
In order to create the resources pages, we needed to first gather the resources. It was crucial to reach out to staff members of all ages and expertise so that when we launched the website, it would be representative of all the hard work that staff does on a regular basis. By contributing to the project, many more people would become aware of the resource and begin to anticipate the help it could provide.
A mass email was sent to each of our children's instructors explaining the idea and asking for contributions of recent plans in any format. We provided simple incentives, like free pizza and extra planning time, but the intrinsic incentives were powerful enough to draw in many contributions.
And boy, did we get contributions. Over 200 lesson plans were submitted, more than enough to provide our website with a solid foundation. And they came in all different formats, from a huge hand-drawn plan book to Xerox copies, computer printouts, and digital formats submitted via email. Each individual had their own style, format, and flair.
Our next step was to sort through all of the contributions we received. We sorted and categorized lessons with similar themes. We then began prioritizing the entry of themes that had the most submissions and divided the work between the three of us. Here we have a picture of Jody sorting some of the submissions.
Mastering an unfamiliar technology was a challenge for us. Luckily, our team had Beth Tribe of the IT department on our side. She thoroughly trained us in creating, editing, and searching pages on our staff intranet. Learning this technology was also beneficial for us in that now we are able to train our colleagues when the site goes live this fall.
Each resource page contained the following fields to be completed: book titles, call number, age appropriateness, song title, CD and artist, prop title, type and location, finger plays and rhymes, crafts, and other miscellaneous resources. all of which are essential to planning an effective, entertaining, and informational children's class.
To provide the best service to our colleagues, we only included resources from plans that were dated from 2006 to the present. The reason being, many titles go out of print and information becomes outdated. We cross-checked every title we put online to ensure that we had multiple copies available throughout the system and that props were in good condition.
In the future, we hope to provide links from book and CD titles into our new catalog. Additionally, we hope to link the prop titles into a new prop database which is currently being developed by IT. Furthermore, we are currently working to include pictures and video of our classes as resources for our staff.
The success of HIPPO depends on staff learning. We are currently planning trainings to coincide with the launch of the website so that all staff will be trained on how to effectively create and edit ideas on HIPPO. Library staff will continue to add to the site as they discover new resources and share them. We expect the amount of new theme-related material to be quite extensive.
Unintended beneficiaries of our project have responded positively to HIPPO. For example, many adult services staff are looking forward to having a ready reader's advisory list of books to share with parents. Selectors are already singing our praises for helping to maintain the library's collection. On a whole, as HIPPO grows, our staff grows, and we expect this growth to continue.
And that, my friends, is the story of how HIPPO came to be. We're glad you made it to the end of our presentation, and we hope you enjoyed it. We close with a picture of our mascot, Hernando, the Howard County Hippo, who championed our web page's creation. Hernando and the rest of the HIPPO team, thank you all for tuning in. Have a pleasant day.